Alrighty, this is Hairymuppet. Welcome back. I know I said I wasn't going to cast anymore today because my hands were kind of hurting, but turns out if I don't play computer games, then my brain starts hurting. I know that doesn't make any sense, but whatever. I just want to play games. So that is basically what it comes down to. So, I think I did a few things since I finished the last video. I can't remember if I showed them to you, but yep. We put a whole bunch of solar panels around here for some extra stuff. We got the extra clock enricher thing that I said I was going to get at some point. I got that, and now we got these extra enriched little balls of light going along to all of these different places, which is awesome. And yeah, we finished off that research. I started on Ultra Power Grid because I want the level 3 lasers, but the one that we actually did finish off gave us the jetpack and all that other stuff. Haven't built the damn jetpack. That would be awesome if I could, but I suspect that I can't afford it. And what that actually did unlock, I can't show you at the moment because I'm doing this, but it unlocked another research. I think it's over here actually. The Orbital Power Transmission Research, which gives us the orbital thingamybob. It gives it a whole bunch of orbital stuff and improved cargo lift, which I'm looking forward to, and some Mark 4 and Mark 5, which maybe I would use. I don't know. I'm not sure what's backing all these guys up, to be honest. But alright, so we're fine on iron, lithium. We're fine on tin. Need some more of that. Copper. Need some more of that. Copper's all the way over here, isn't it? Yep. Just need some more of that. And then we just need some titanium. And I did wait around a little while. After that episode, and then look at these guys, man. They're just sort of finding their way out, sort of skewing up a bit, because they go from backed up to running. I guess these guys are still backed up, and then they come slowly out of these chests. Maybe if we had different types of chests, we could do something about that, make them faster, but I'm not sure it really matters. Okay, so that'll give us that research. So we have a look at new things. The jetpack requires plastic pellets and a high energy composite fuel. Now this definitely, I think both of these to some degree require the stuff. What's that stuff called? It's not telling me. Usually it's biomass, that's right. Usually I got a thing at the top right telling me to get biomass, but this one's not telling me. Don't worry about that titanium ore. I'm pretty sure that's just the little patch I had at about 430 depth that I've been off and on mining for a while. And I'm pretty sure the plastic, we get from, there's some sort of thing that we could build here. Let me see if I can find it again. So this is the jet turbine. So that's the big old thing that, actually you give it some fuel and it produces a shit ton of energy really, really fast. It's awesome. Now I'm not looking for that. I'm looking for something else. There's something, and I think it takes some sort of fuel or some sort of biomass or one or the other, and it produces stuff. It produces stuff. I can't see it anywhere. Okay, it's got to be in here. Refinery, yeah. So this guy, refinery vat component and refinery process biomass into useful products. Okay, so we're going to have to figure out how this works. We're going to need to get biomass, actually. So maybe that's what we'll do this episode. Because everything, I mean, we got all of these things, and now it's kind of like, hey, guess what? You need biomass as well. So it sucks to be you. And crystal, of course, we still need to automate crystal. This guy's almost done. I don't know why he's not just using up these guys, but yeah, I really don't know. But yeah, I believe the level 2 weapons needed... Man, this guy is so messed up. The level 2 weapons needed plastic as well. Don't know how that works. But anyway, so we got this research going on for advanced power. That'll give us level 3 things, level 3 laser pointers. And we might have to worry about defense as well. Definitely when we do the orbital thing, we're going to have to worry about defense, but we might have to worry about it at some other point as well. A little bit earlier. 2,000 base threat? Are you serious? How did I get 2,000 base threat? It's got to be because I'm doing research at the moment. So research is... maybe it's like linked to power generation, and this guy is obviously doing a lot. So that 2,000 power generation, that's got to be huge. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to start expanding our defense grid. So we need 8 of those, and we need 8 more solar panels. Pity we can't blueprint stuff, but that is should be fine for now. Pity I don't have a jetpack actually. Oh. No, of course that's gonna happen. No, of course that's gonna happen. Let me get up there. There we go. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Alright, you guys go away. So now we do full solar panels. Of course, getting over to there, we can't quite see enough, so I have to go up there manually. Thankfully, this is the only time we really have to go up there manually. We can just do stuff from the side after we've done this. No, get up there, get up there. Whoa, shit. Shit. Shit on the brick. Yep, no! Damn it, as soon as I push forward a little bit, I just go off. Screw it. You have led me to this amount of desperation. Okay, 7. Ouch. I still didn't get all of it. Okay. No, that one's completely set me off. Can't, it's not that hard. It's not that hard. I keep telling myself that, but it's still pretty freaking hard. No! Damn it. Alright, screw it. Some things are just so painful. Okay, so... Come on, get it in there. There we go, solar panels. Now what we do is we go to the batteries. 1, 2, 3, 4. They start charging up pretty fast. And then we're just going to put laser turrets on the side and get them to shoot like that. I don't think we should have... Oh, what? No, I miscalculated. I thought I only needed 8 for all of them, but apparently I need more than 8. Which is, yeah, which is alright. So we need 8 more on top of the 8 that we already got. So let's craft a bunch of those. And we'll get another one just for good measure. And then we should have 2 turrets for each of these sides. We'll probably expand that to be 4 turrets. I feel like 4 turrets is probably a pretty good idea. We've just doubled everything else, so we might as well double the amount of turrets. Excellent. Yeah, that's charging up pretty fast. So that should be a very, very nice power bank. I suppose we could get a total of 8 turrets on there, just facing outwards. I don't know if we really need to face inwards, but yeah. And do the Mark III lasers have a bigger range? Because these guys have a decent range. Holy crap. 16, 20, 72. Yeah, okay. Slow firing but high damage. Okay, I want those. Alright, I want those very, very much. So I got some recombined ore guys. Now, can I build that stuff? I have a feeling I can build it. Here we go. So, perfect faceted eye requires 6 recombined. So what we should do here is we should get this guy going. So these guys just have crap in them at the moment, which is not good. Now, so what we need to do is we need to get some filters going. Yeah. Let's do this, actually. I'll leave my spider bot to defend whatever needs to be defended, because I think I want to jump straight up to... Okay. No, we want the better filters. so we can get rid of all of the spoiled organic stuff completely. Okay. Recipes. Advanced conveyor filter. Want a few of those. I don't want what the motorized conveyor was, because there was a motorized conveyor in there, and it seems like they're all motorized, so maybe it's just like whoosh, just like makes it faster. Okay, so we're going to need 3 of you. Yeah, I feel like 3 of you is a good idea. Advanced conveyor filter. Yeah, 3. So we need 12 fortified PCBs and a whole bunch of these, which are easy to make. So let's get the fortified PCBs. I believe they're green. They weren't blue, were they? No, they look pretty green to me. Okay. Now what we're going to do is this setup, this garbage setup over here, what it does is it takes everything, and most of these chests end up with spoiled organic remains, which we do not want. So, I don't know how fast they spoil, but what we're going to do here is we're going to get rid of all of them. So, I don't know if I care too much about construction pace anymore, to be perfectly honest, so we're just going to do this like that. There we go. Now we just need to go down there and we need to put in some filter things. That's 8, that's 2/3 of what we need. Anyway, we can do some stuff like this and we can figure out exactly how we filter stuff. Because I've never used, well I have used them once before, once or twice. But I feel like it didn't work out all that well. Filter and service. Damn it. Okay. So, filter set to none. So what we do is, we take the crap, and then we set E. Excellent. And then we take this one, and then we set that to E, spoiled organic, and then we do that. Right. And now we're getting rid of all of this from, well, these 3 chests. Once I get the other fortified PCBs, that'll clear that stuff out. And the good thing about doing it this way is crystal clocks. Oh, screw that. Well, the good thing about doing it this way is that if they're in the chest waiting and they get all spoiled, then as soon as they become spoiled, they will get filtered out and chucked over there straight away. You guys are remove only. So we definitely do need that one more conveyor belt. And the guys that are left over should be good. Because the problem is all of this stuff backs up behind spoiled stuffs, and the actual good stuff gets spoiled because it's all backed up, because I don't have any, you gotta like keep it cool or something so it doesn't spoil. You know me, I'm always keeping it cool, but that's not the sort of cool I meant. Crystal clock maker. I'm assuming I have a crystal clock maker somewhere. That's an actual crystal clock. Here it is. Let's put it in here somewhere. Yeah, you can go there. Crystal clock maker, F1, solar panel. God, these solar panels, they're so awesome, but they just really go out really fast. Remove only, add only. Crystal deposit. I'm pretty sure I still have a ton of that stuff. 969. No, that's deep stone. Looked like crystal, but apparently not. That's coal. Where be my stuff? There it is. Definitely going to have to worry about that sort of stuff. Okay, so that's 2 more crystal clocks. That's all we need for the thing that we are doing. I assume crystal clock is like a Fortress Crafts version of a computer or something like that. You guys already backed up? Drop. Okay, so you, I can barely see in there, but you need to go like that. And then E. Okay. Now this is where we need to get into some of the big chests, and the big chests have been something that I've been thinking about for quite some time, about how to use them and where to use them and stuff like that. So we might try one of these now. So create a huge one. Now what we do is we chain this up. So you can see here, this does it, has an unknown as an unknown. I'm pretty sure the unknown is that. That takes 250, and then this big one takes 450. So it's massive. It's a massive amount of materials, but 2,000 slot hopper is going to be something that I think in this situation is going to be absolutely 100% required. Okay. Storage empty. Ah, so it's a single type, so you've got to Shift X, spoiled organic remains. Okay, now to start feeding in. Yeah. So it's awesome, but at the same time, I really don't know if I love it for the cost, because that cost is just, that's a killer. That is such a killer. All of you guys, spoiled, 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 all spoiled. Okay. All spoiled. Absolutely all spoiled. Okay, so that's a lot of spoiled crap in there. But now, when we pick up bug parts, we can put them in there, and because it won't be so backed up with all the spoiled parts, we can actually get them to be good. And this guy will need to do a macerator sort of deal with that. Whoa. And the macerators, if I remember correctly from Flexible Games video, actually chew up that stuff and they can spit out some ore, which we can then smelt. And it'll be a nice little bonus that we can keep picking up. But for now, we need to get some perfect faceted eyes. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, so we can get 8 of those guys. 8 perfect eyes, which means 8 laser turrets. My theory is correct. 8. No, they need 2 each. Damn it. So we're only going to be able to make 4 at the moment. That's fine. That's fine, you know. What we can do is we can... Yeah, we could do one of them on each, but I really would like to get more of those, so... Conductive PCBs. That's going to be a lot, actually. That's a lot. So that is going to be 40, which is going to give us 8 of these guys eventually, but we only be able to build 4 at the start. But hopefully this little system I set up means that they won't get backed up and they won't get screwed over, and so it'll be fine. And I really need a threat display for over here as well, because this is where I'm standing when I care about threat the most. So I really need to get a threat display. So we've got a bunch of those. Got some solar panels. Give me a threat scanner. And we'll just power that with a single solar panel. I'm not sure if we can put a thing on top of it. Like, you know what I'm talking about. I'm not sure. So much crap in my inventory that really doesn't need to be there. Where's my threat scanner? So I'll put you right here. Pretty sure I can't just put a solar panel on top of that. Well, I can. It doesn't look like it's getting powered up. Not collecting, cannot see. Oh, for fuck's sake. Who would have... That's some bullshit right there. So you put it right there, right underneath it, it can't see the sun. So definitely, I think that 100% disproves the theory of ambient light. Because I thought maybe ambient light was still a thing, but no. So we put you on top. Initializing, 100%, 22.5. You have got power. Okay. I don't like this though because it looks stupid. So what we're actually going to do is we're going to put it like that. And I want to put it up on a pedestal, sort of. So we're going to put the solar panel here. And then we're going to put the threat scanner up like this. So that way, even if I'm way over there, I can still see it over all of the copper things, I'm presuming. Yep. Yep. 958. TAC estimated in 35 minutes. Okie dokie dokie dokie. And yeah, that's cool. I just saw that again. That little display of rock thing just flew in from outer space. It's like it went away when I got far enough away, and then when I actually saw it again. So let's have a look. Look right where my crosshair is, right about there. So we walk in, looking just to the left of my cross. Look at that! That just flew in from nowhere. That is just some cheating bullshit craziness. Whoa, base threat just jumped up a whole bunch. Okay. 3,206 mobs and 205 waves, and we've only lost 7 times. I'm gonna say that makes us pretty awesome. So what was I doing here? We got to get more of those things. What was I doing here? I have a feeling getting 3 of these working is not the best idea. Because I don't know how much it needs, but I think it needs like... So let's get rid of these 2. I think it needs multiples of each one of these guys, so... yeah. So the problem is you're going to have... like you're going to have 2 in one thing and 3 in another thing, and it's all going to be really confusing. So do that, and we'll do that as well. And then we've got, and we'll make this another big chest. I don't know if we'll make it a 2,000 chest, but it'll need to be bigger than normal. Let's make it a 200. We can't make it a big one anyway, because these are 1 types only, so crafting. Let's make it a 200. Excellent. So there we go. So that's our 200 chest that goes into here. And we kind of don't need that, but we will get it like that, so we can store a lot of these. Although I don't think we'll ever be making a lot of these. Okay, so organic reassemblers, shooting off all the crap into there. Maybe we can look at getting a macerator going for this episode. And actually chucking out some ore. Because it's not so much about getting the ore. The ore would be nice, but it's more about making sure that we don't fill up that 2,000 chest. Because that would suck. 40 conductive PCBs. There we go, that's half of them, so we need a bunch more perfect faceted eyes, but we are going to get some big old turrets here. So, put it on the right hand side. Yep, you have got a massive range. Definitely massive, definitely like that. Just put it on the right hand side there. Presumably they're going to use a lot of power, but I feel like for now our power is going to be pretty good. And yeah, these guys mean that Well, the downside of this is going to be that they're not going to drop things locally. They're going to drop things very far away because they're going to get shot very far away. But I feel like that's okay. I mean, we'll get a Falcor system at some point. Yeah, maybe that's what we should be looking at as well. I feel like I got a Falcor system. Yeah, there it is. Falcor beacon. That's doable. Mark 1. That's doable. That's doable as well. So that's a 32-meter area for Falcors to collect loot from. Mark loot from Falcor beacons within 256 meters. So that we would put right under the CPH. What is it complaining about? No bars and no more. Okay. We won't worry about Falcor at the moment because we're not being attacked. Let's get a macerator going and let's start processing that damn stuff. Let's get a few of them actually. Let's get... Nah, 3? 3? Is 3 overkill? I feel like 3 is not overkill. So we need 45 of this. 3 of these. 3 lightweight machine housing, which means 18 tin. 18. And I think that's the main bit we need for this. Copper wire. Okay, copper wire. Okay. Macerator. And then after that, we're going to get an ore smelter. I feel like 1 ore smelter is probably going to be enough for all the crap that comes out of that. F1, we got 4 solar panels, we got 22 chests. So I feel like we are fine. So what we do here is... Okay, we're going to need to rejigger this a little bit. Goes up, and like that, and like that. Do they actually have some stuff on the belts? I could have sworn I saw something on the belt, but I don't know what it was. Anyway, so now that's completely underground, which is fine. So now we can do this, and this, and this, and this, and then we got macerators here. I don't know if the macerators need chests. I'm going to give them chests anyway. And then macerators, and then output chests. Move only, move only, move only. And then these are add only, add only. So this is where the macerators go, and then we're going to put a thing over here for all of the ore to go out, and then this is going to be where the actual stuff comes out. And I'll put another chest there just because finished product and all that. And this is going to be 2, 3. It's just 1 smelter, so we don't really need the other thing. We can just put a solar panel there. And I don't think anything special needs to go on the macerator, so we can just put the guys on top of... We can just put the solar panels directly on top of these guys. Storage empty? Oh, of course. There we go, that's better. So, 3 macerators, and then we are good, I think. Then we are good. Just give me all of this. Give me all of this. And give me some lightweight machine housing. Done. 3 macerators. Okay. Let's go over and let's set that up and let's see how that goes. I assume some macerators will be around here somewhere. There we go. 1, 2, 3. You require power. Of course you do. Knew that was going to be a case. So This is add only. This is remove only. Heaven. Items added 0. Okay, I'm rotating it. Ain't nothing happening. Okay, now something's happening. You're gonna give me some more? Items found 1. Yes, you did give me some more. Okay. So, lesson learned. The macerator does not require an input chest, and in fact will screw up if you give it an input chest. So that's fine. So this will slowly start emptying, which is excellent. This guy is beautiful, which is excellent. It's taken that organic matter straight out, and we can see if we look down there that it's going straight into the 2000 chest, which is all excellent. Now, I do know that this stuff can get actually spoiled to some degree. Jeez, that took a lot. That took a lot. Yeah, it's something of it. There's like a cryo chest or something that you can build that stops this stuff from being frozen. Cryo hopper, that's it. Ruined organic parts. Oh, this is only a 50 though, which is unfortunate. So what we might have to do is redo this setup. So we should have another couple of these guys. So what we do is we say, and we T, filter everything except spoiled organic remains. And then we make sure there's no spoiled organic remains, and we go over to here. And it's all gone. Excellent. So now we make this a cryo hopper, which is in here somewhere. Cryo hopper needs more power. I have a feeling this needs a lot of power, to be honest. So we're going to start off with 2 solar panels. I have a feeling that's not going to be enough, but you know what? Let's just give it a try. Okay. So that's going to give it about 40 power per second. Internal temperature. That's doing a pretty good job, actually. That's doing a really good job. It still says overheating down the bottom. Needs more power. But the temperature's still going down. So maybe I'm okay with that. What we can do, actually... get out of my way, League. What we can do is put 3 more power there, get 2 more solar panels, and then we can sort of share power between the frozen chest and the organic thingamabob. So make sure they both get as much power as they need. So now that's going to be given 8 power per second. Whether or not it needs it is another question, but for now, let's go find our organic thing, which we have 3 of, but we only really need 1. Where's the output? I feel like that's good. You are remove only, you are add only, and then we do like that, just so we got some more space. Excellent, 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 excellent. So, unfortunately, we don't have any of that crap because we're not getting attacked, so we're not going to be able to test this system out quite yet, but We can test this system out, and what do you got? Oh, son of a bitch. I always do that crap, don't I? There we go. So that's going to start getting the good stuff. I don't think I should have... I think I got rid of the ore. Not sure. Seems to be fine. Look at this smorgasbord of ore in all the wrong places here. What was that? Say 14 or 4? 4. Okay, that's good. So, what do we got here? 72 of these guys. Let's just chuck some more in there. What are we missing? Always iron. And lithium. And then iron and nickel. And we've really chopped down a lot of these guys in this episode. Gold is down to 500 only. That's massive. That's absolutely massive. So, gold. Whoa, shit. That's alright. We're up on the surface, so we can just put it right in there. If I was down in the bloody middle of nowhere, then that would be slightly more painful. Don't need a lot of you to get up to over 2k. Lithium, need all of you. Iron, don't need a lot of iron. Never thought I'd say that, but yeah, don't need a lot of iron. Lab, empty, 18, 22, 30. Why are you stalled? You got a lot. You got a lot. You got a lot of copper. You got barely any copper plates. I feel like the deadlock situation, we are potentially reaching that deadlock situation. So what we do here is we upgrade those chests to be bigger ones. And what I'd also like to do is I'd actually like to duplicate that entire setup that makes research components. That would just be nice to have, to just be able to have more of those coming in to like double their rate. Because power is not the issue with sending those guys in. Power is absolutely not the issue. The issue is... So hopefully if we put it down quickly enough, all of the stuff that was in there... No, it doesn't look like it. I thought maybe all of the stuff that was in there... Plates... So we get that... No, conductive PCBs, that was for our laser, so we don't want to put those in there. And then... primary PCB. I feel like you go in there. Okay. So yeah, this guy has full power pretty much all the time. So the things that are actually slowing it down is this and the stampers. So that's actually the bit that's slowing us down right now with our research. It's nothing else. Alright, let's go have a look. 15 copper plates. I feel like they belong in there. So we sort by type. Yeah, I just saw some of these guys in there as well. So it looks like we did pick them all up. I thought maybe if we put a chest down, the lightweight PCB. Lightweight. That's got a really weird looking icon. Let's just chuck it in there. I don't know. I think it must be titanium related stuff. But anyway, it's in there, so let's look at our inventory again. We got all we got is the conductive PCBs, and I'm pretty happy with those because I know what they're used for. Yeah, it's kind of like a 2020 or whatever the hell it's called. It's yeah, chicken and the egg situation. We need to get some more laser turrets for the next attack, but we can't get laser turrets because we need more bug parts, and we can't get more bug parts because they're not attacking us. So, yeah. Where did we say the next attack was coming in? 17 minutes. Although our base threat is over 3,000. Jesus Christ. It's over 3,000. We're going to get heavies. We're going to start to get heavies. Okay. Alright, I feel like base defense is going to need to be our priority. We're not at the stage where actually getting owned does anything to us, but I feel like we need to start worrying about that. And what I actually want to do here is Oh, we've got a lift coming up. Excellent. Still getting tons of gold. What I actually want to do is I want to add some chests onto end of these with like a stamper and like a PCB thing for each of these guys. So I can just go over to any of them and I can just say, look, give me some plates straight away, give me some stuff straight away, that sort of thing. Yeah. And then I can just, oh shit, there's a hole there. I can just automatically get whatever I want. What we're actually going to do here is one. There we go. So the slimes will still fall in, but there's much less chance of me falling in. Okay. Because this frickin' hole, man. This frickin' hole just does my head in. Wonder what we can do is do like that. Yes. I am completely and utterly unable to fall in this hole anymore. How about you, slimes? Are you still able to fall in that hole? Absolutely. Okay, I feel like that's a beautiful solution. Pity we can't do that for the cargo things, but, you know, them's the breaks. And this hole will just have to be this hole. But I've successfully blocked this hole off, which I'm very happy about. I don't think I could fall in here, even if I tried really, really hard, which I'm happy about. Okay. Done, done, done. So, yeah, I might get those little bits set up outside the thing. And then next episode, it's going to be all about the attack. Surviving the attack. And we are going to... I'll start the episode when this gets close. When it gets close to the wave. And then we'll check out and we'll see if there's any heavies that are going to show up. We're going to see how badly we get owned. We're going to see all of that crap. We're going to pick up all of the bug parts and chuck them into some more Mark III turrets. And it's going to be absolutely epic. Anyway, that has been that for this episode. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you guys in just a bit.